I think the best example I can show you would be with my own woodworking website called easywoodshop.com. The top 3 key performance indicators that I follow with this site are visitors, number of orders, and conversion rates. And one way for me to really see what's happening with these KPIs is to bring this data into PowerPoint and animate the graphs. This lets me kind of layer the information so I can quickly see relationships occurring over time. In this example, you can see I have a sharp disparity between visitors and orders at a few different spots along the timeline. And finally, the conversion rates help me understand which type of products my customers like best. I also like to use my Google Analytics account to show a variety of different types of demographic data, things like referring websites, the country of origin, and what kind of impact I'm getting from social websites. My traffic sources report is also an interesting graph for me to look at. Google search has always been one of my largest sources, but I'm much more interested in following what's called the direct traffic, which simply means people who are typing my website domain into the address bar of a browser. Direct traffic reveals some really important information about my overall marketing efforts. When someone knows me well enough to go directly to my website, it's a good indicator of the authority, the trust, and the loyalty I'm building with customers. And by looking at my direct traffic numbers over time, I can see that my customer loyalty is growing steadily. I also like to follow traffic from international visitors. Sometimes I have customers ask me for metric versions of my woodworking plans, but at this point I don't have enough international traffic to really justify that expense. But it's something that I watch, and if the numbers start to grow, I'll definitely revisit that idea. My social traffic is also an interesting graph to look at. In fact, the latest report you're looking at here was kind of a shock to me. I expected to see traffic from YouTube, Pinterest, and Facebook, but I would have never guessed that StumbleUpon was sending me nearly half of all my social traffic. So this is something I definitely need to look into. So that's a quick overview of some of the reporting tools I've been using and how the graphs and charts are doing a nice job of illustrating some fairly complex marketing data in a format that's easy to understand.